that we have to rebuild in the short term. But I feel like in the long term, it might turbocharge our costs. My first party is called Future Forward. Now I'm a Move Forward, the second version. So they destroy 2 parties in 5 years. The first time we got 80. This time we got 151. We doubled it, 2x. So in short term, yes, it might be a bit cumbersome, but then we have to find a third vehicle, and what the establishment is trying to do might turbocharge it again this time, and we might get to 51 just by the anger and the rage of the people because they didn't know what to do. I don't want to take out the streets. I'm going to wait until the ballots come. And that 4 seconds that I have, I'm just going to do that and making sure that, the voting turnout is amazing. Yeah, the senators no longer can vote.
It's a quick follow-up. I have to ask. So, we're seeing you now in person. We know about your career. Why is the establishment so afraid of you? I mean, what do you think is? It's not temperamental. It's not superficial. It's something deeper than that. It's not even necessarily just about policies. It's something that you represent. What can you tell us about? What do you think is your challenge to these authorities or these structures that are so resistant to what you are bringing?
I think it's the inertia within the system, the inertia within the system that wants to keep Thailand in the good old days. It's not a coincidence that Thailand is also top 3 in terms of inequality as well. If you look at Credit Suisse, we're top 3, either Russia, India, and then Thailand. And it's Oxfam. 1% of the people hold 79% of the wealth. Wow. Top 1% holds 79% of the wealth, according to Oxfam. So either Credit Suisse or Oxfam, whichever you believe. But inequality is definitely there. Like Patek Philippe per capita, we're probably number 1. Ferrari per capita, we're probably number 1 also. So they are, I would say they're over paranoid about me when I say, well, I want to reform this, and they feel like, I'm going to take away the kind of incumbent law that allows them to keep the monopoly. For Japan and Thailand, we have the same alcohol market size. There's 40,000 producers in your country. There's 7 producers in my country. Because of the law. The law says that you have to have this much registered capital in order for you to produce beer. That's why when you go to Thailand, there's only 2 beers in the market. For example, this is one example that, I said no more laws giving advantage to big companies. I want to break that up. Telecom, I want to break that up. Energy, I want to break that up. And if I just become prime minister and sign a law, to them, they feel like, they're going to lose the wealth concentration that they have. But to me, that's inclusive growth, and it will benefit them later on that, finally the wealth is redistributed to many parts of Thailand, and people can decommoditize their agriculture into a beverage that, perishability is not an issue anymore. And finally, we grow from the bottom up rather than top-down economics. That doesn't work anymore nowadays. So if Thailand was a body, our head will be this big. And weak arms, weak thighs, weak legs, weak core body, because Bangkok is super big, right? But the remaining parts, or the top 1%, is really wealthy, right? So what I wanted to do is just simply make it a more balanced country, a more balanced body, so that I have some core over here, some arms, some legs, and the head is not too big. But the people who belongs to that group, that 1%, or the military that's enjoying the benefits. 74 golf courses, by the way, in Thailand that belongs to the military. You can get a pre-wedding service by the military, and you can go on a yacht onto the sea. The military will organize it for you. You could financing for your Ducati Superbike. through military finance companies. Certain parts of Thailand, when they buy electricity, they buy it from the army. They don't buy it from a private company. So for me to reform this, whether it's monopolies, whether it's the military, of course they don't want to give in, and they've been doing it for many years, and it's something that they are not willing to do. But so there's three M's. There's military, there's monopolies, there's media. That is against me. But I have the mass. I have the fourth M, the man to put back. So I think every election we're not afraid to do that.